Hello, Gemini. Welcome back to the Enlightened Path. I'm Ayana Nicole, and this is your September mid-month love reading. This is Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and also if you've got Gemini with Venus in your chart, this could resonate. Okay, guys? So if you don't know what energies are in your chart, the link to Café Astrology is always in the description box. Gemini, we're going to jump into it. For those of you that are not new to the channel, you can see the change of scenery. I'm on vacation, okay? And it's sunny outside, so let's do this. So, Gemini, let's see how you're being loved and loving throughout the rest of September. First card out, Knight of Pentacles. We then get the Queen of Rods. At the base of the reading, we get the Emperor, Five of Swords in the recent past, Four of Cups crowning, energy coming towards you, Eight of Pentacles. In your self spot, we get the Queen of Pentacles. The Death card, or what we would call close for this deck, is in your environment. Queen of Swords in your ninth. And final outcome, King of Cups. So, bottom of the deck is the Nine of Rods. So, Gemini, we didn't get the Ace of Cups underneath. Okay. Gemini, I want to tell you before we go any further that I have never seen this many court cards in one spread ever. So we've got the Knight of Pentacles. This is earth energy with the Knight of Pentacles, but it's also very slow moving. The Queen of Rods is a fire, which is all about action. So it could have definitely been something here that now starts to pick up. You could have definitely been dealing with a partner, possibly earth or fire. Earth being Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. And then fire being Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. We do have Aries card here with the Emperor. It feels like a situation which something that was moving really, really slow starts to heat up and become very passionate for some of you. Someone begins to take charge. I feel like a lot of you are, or some of you really are dealing with an Aries that we see here. You get Aries twice from two different decks. The Emperor could be a father, someone that's very responsible, very ambitious, goal-oriented, strategic, plans and executes. This person is also very open because not only does he take care of himself, he's taking care of those in his empire as well. I'm going to take one more for the center of your reading. There's this feeling of doubt, or there's some fear surrounding this situation. It's starting to move forward and things are starting to become more passionate, to heat up, but you get this Nine of Swords energy. And this could be the energy of you or your partner. Remember, in general readings, the energies can always be flip-flopped. But this is someone doubting and being fearful about what's happening here. It's not that something has been shown to you. This is mental energy. So, Gemini, if this is you, my advice to you would be to think about what you're thinking about. You get the Five of Swords. This is bickering. It's negative communication. This is in the recent past. It could definitely explain why the Nine of Rods is the energy governing the reading. You know, someone being on guard, having their walls up. Well, if you were fighting with this person in the past, maybe that's the reason why. someone refusing to make a decision when they needed to make a decision in the past because they didn't have enough clarity. So they just didn't do anything. It could have definitely been this Knight of Pentacles energy. The Knight of Pentacles is already very, very slow. And for someone like yourself, Gemini, that is about communicating and then executing, expressing thoughts, the Knight of Swords can be somewhat frustrating because the Knight of Swords doesn't talk with you, he talks with himself. And he's planning and he's executing and he's strategizing. And while he's doing that, others feel like he's not moving at all. He is the slowest moving Knight, this energy, but he's also the most accurate. With the Four of Cups, crowning, this is you kind of looking at everything that is going wrong, very much like the Five of Cups. It's focusing on the wrong things. There could have been a situation that needed to end that did not end. This is also Scorpio's energy when we look at the Death card. It ended, but it did not end properly. You go from the Ten of Rods to the Ace of Rods. Which is right, there was some sort of completion. And it's a new cycle, but you didn't, there's something here. Okay, so I'm hearing, I don't know if you know this song. One of these things is not like the other. It's, and I think it's probably Sesame Street. I have two kids. But Gemini, it's almost like you did not close things out properly, and now pieces that should be gone are still here. Some of you get it, some of you don't. You're in a new phase, but there's things that should have ended and should have been left, and they're still in this phase with you. The Eight of Pentacles is the energy coming towards you. You know, this is hard work. This is you focusing on manifesting. You could also be celebrating with others. The Page of Pentacles tells you that, once again, things are going slow, possibly in the financial department. Something's still not grounded. Something's still not balanced. You could be really, really working when it comes to finances to get things balanced and grounded. Some of you are enlisting the help of others with the Three of Cups. The Queen of Pentacles is your energy. You know, this is you focused on finance. Focus on stability. The King of Cups in reverse. So you're focused on money, but you're not. Love is kind of like in the background for you. There's that Death card again, but this time it's in the upright. And this is about endings and transition. So there's someone in your environment where there's been this kind of transition in your relationship with them. Death is the sign of Virgo. You've got the Queen of Swords in your ninth spot. This is your energy. It's also Libra and Aquarius. But the Queen of Swords kind of like cuts through the bullshit. She tells you exactly like it is. I definitely feel like with this being in your ninth spot, there is a focus on how you're communicating with others, how you're getting your point across. Not wanting to come off like a complete bitch, but also wanting to be taken seriously, to be heard. One for the Death card in your environment. And then we'll take one for the Queen of Swords. We get two for the Death card. Knight of Rods and then the Chariot in reverse. I feel like this is a situation you could definitely be dealing with a fire sign, someone that could be younger, but someone that's not very stable. This person is in and out, or you're in and out with them, but it's not going anywhere. You're not moving forward. This could also be a Cancer, since we're looking at the sign. I'm sorry, looking at the Chariot here. It is a sign of Cancer. Once again, it's not stable with this person. They're in reverse. And the Knight of Rods, that fiery energy is not stable fire energy. This person, you know, on a bad day, I always say the Knight of Rods is the one that runs down the pedestrian in the crosswalk. You know, they can be kind of selfish. And this is how you are with them, or they're this way with you. While you're focused on how you're communicating and you're wanting to be clear, you know, either you or your partner is looking to come in from out of the cold. You also want to be clear if you're having some issues financially, about how to fix those, because you do have the Five of Pentacles here. But that's a small portion of you. Most of you are in a situation at which things have ended, but they didn't end correctly. And it could have been something that you said or you didn't say that you needed to say. And now you're really, really focused on what you're communicating to this person, so that things don't get mixed, so that lines don't get blurred. Because your focus right now is not love. Your focus is money. You've got the King of Cups, and this is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. And this is your final outcome. The King of Cups usually comes offering. And because this is a king, this offer is stable. And it's usually major with the King of Cups. It's an emotional offering. Why is the King of Cups here for Gemini? The Ace of Cups. Okay. So yeah. For some of you, it could be a water sign. For others of you, this person, there's a lot of love that comes here. Okay. The Ace of Cups is as big as you can get. You know, this is you offering, or this is another offering to you. We'll take one more before we close out. And there's the Knight of Swords. So again, there's air energy, just like you, Gemini. I feel like not only does this person, there is this offering of not only emotions, love, but then there's also some information that comes forward, something that clears things up. And this could be you delivering this offering to someone else, as far as explaining your position, since you're focused on communication right now. Or this could be another coming in and offering not only an explanation and truth, but also kind of their emotions up to you as well. So Gemini, be on the lookout for all of that. And if it resonates, let me know in the comments. If it doesn't, check your moon, your rising, and your Venus. Also, if you don't know what energies are in your chart, the link to Café Astrology is in the description box, as well as the link to my website for personal readings. Take care, Gemini, and I will see you very soon for general mid-months.